This is Claire at the Allentown Art Museum. I'm excited to share a first segment of a special series of Textile Tuesday videos we're doing, focusing on our current exhibition, Angela Fraleigh, Threaded with Moonlight. This exhibition looks at textiles from our collection, which Angela Fraleigh, who's based in Allentown, uses as inspiration in these paintings. And so these three large paintings at the end of the gallery installed against a silk drape really provide kind of the groundwork for the exhibition. These themes of women's work, textile making, and kind of this slippery line between the idea of the divine goddesses who are traditionally associated with spinning being seen as the creation of life, time, the universe in lots of folk traditions and religions. And so having this divine and supernatural association, but then this also being part of women's everyday labor. And so these works really play with that boundary between deity and human. Angie, do you want to talk a little bit about your process in creating these paintings?
When I began this project, I knew immediately that I'd want to use something having to do with textiles. Not only because Allentown has a huge history of the silk industry, but also because Allentown Art Museum has over 8,000 textiles in their collection. When we started kind of digging into this work, I had already kind of been working with this idea of thinking about art and the parallel between art making and spellcraft, and the history of women and witchcraft, and the ways in which witchcraft as a kind of demonizing archetype was utilized to kind of subjugate women over time, specifically during the emergence of early capitalism. So that was kind of like in my mind when I was approaching the idea of the textiles. And when we started to kind of dig into the textiles, I mean, it's just an amazing array from all over the globe, from many, many different centuries. And so realizing all of the iconography and the symbolism that was kind of embedded in these works, and thinking about the idea of these women who are crafting these pieces having a kind of subversive meaning or a coded language that they were kind of trying to communicate through the textile patterns themselves. So included in the works, you'll see symbolism like stars or flowers, foliage, different patterning, and many of them are meant to kind of summon this idea of women kind of embedding blessings or kind of strength or protection within the works themselves.
So please join us for the future segments in this special series. Come on out to the museum to see Threaded with Moonlight. It's really fantastic in person. And also join us on March 23rd if you want to hear more of Angela's thoughts about this exciting new series of works.